The haul would end up being worth around £14 million, that's about $17 million. Guys, they worked quickly but carefully, pulling open the boxes and grabbing anything of value. Watches, gold bars, rare diamonds, everything was fair game. But as calculated as the plan was, they didn't take it all. The thieves knew that there was a limit to how much they could carry out. So they targeted only the most valuable items, no need to risk getting greedy. The craziest part, no one suspected a thing. The burglars made their getaway with hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of jewels, and by the time the police showed up, they were long gone. But what really makes this heist mind-blowing is the clean getaway. These guys didn't just escape, they disappeared without a trace. They didn't leave behind fingerprints, they didn't leave behind DNA, and most importantly, they didn't leave behind any witnesses. The only thing that was left was a massive hole in the vault wall and the missing valuables. The twist. Here's where things get even crazier. The Hatton Garden heist might have been pulled off by a group of aging criminals, but the mastermind made a fatal mistake. The whole crew, after successfully pulling off the heist, thought they were home free. But the gang didn't expect one thing: greed. A few months after the robbery, police started investigating the case with little to no leads. The heist was clean, but as time passed, the thieves began to argue among themselves. They fought over how to launder the money and divvy up the spoils. It was during this time that the police began to get their break. One of the criminals, Terry Perkins, had decided to go a little too far and tried to sell some of the stolen jewels. He had approached a beer, and during a routine check by the beer's assistant, they noticed something unusual about the diamonds. They were registered. Suddenly, the police had a clue. The aftermath. In 2015, just over a year after the heist, the crew was busted. But get this, none of them were caught during the heist itself. Instead, the police used the greed and mistakes of the criminals to slowly piece together their identities. Brian Reeder, the so-called master, was arrested after being tracked down by his connections, while the others were caught in similar ways. The cops found hidden treasures, documents, and even some of the stolen goods in their homes, but the diamonds, most of them were still missing, and some were believed to be in private collections or still hidden. In the end, the thieves were caught, but their story was nothing short of a legend. It was a perfect heist until it wasn't. The old gang was arrested, and they received prison sentences, but their story lives on in the history books as one of the most shocking and unexpected robberies ever. If you liked this story, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and don't forget to share this crazy tale with your friends. Until next time.